What's up guys, what's going on? Starting for another video, and today I'm doing a little bit of something different. I'm actually doing a little bit of a guide. I'm doing a guide on how to play Engineer in Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. First off, we're just going to go over pretty much the Engineer and his basic abilities and weapons. The Engineer has 125 health, and his main weapon that he uses is his 12-shot grenade launcher. The best use is to stick back and bombard a densely populated area from afar. Perfect example of this is the objective in Gardens and Graveyards. From what I've seen, it ranges from about 20 to 35 damage based on how close it hits to the enemy, 20 being the farthest from splash damage and 35 being a direct hit. Not amazing in close quarters, although it can get the job done. It mostly becomes spray and pray, hoping a splash damage does the trick. It's not amazing long range either because of the range limit on the grenade launcher and the delay the projectiles have to hit their mark. Best played as a support role that stays at about mid-range but can be useful with charging the objective with their jackhammer. Use the jackhammer to move around faster, and it protects you from getting chomped while in use. You can shoot while riding the jackhammer, which is why it's great for charging the objective, since you'll be harder to hit and you will have a mostly splash damage based weapon, but you'll still be able to do decent damage while moving quickly. His other ability allows you to essentially throw a stun grenade a fairly short distance. These are able to stop plants in their tracks for a few seconds and unearth chompers that have dug underground. Be sure to look up and jump when throwing too. I've noticed it gives it a little bit extra range over normal throws. These are also great for dense areas like the objective, since it's easier to stun a greater amount of people. I can't emphasize this enough, always go for teleporters. They give you 100 points to build and 10 points every time someone goes through it, which is great for racking up points while essentially doing nothing, and it's extremely helpful to the team since it allows them to mobilize and move to the objective very quickly. You can also build turrets near most teleporters. These have 3 levels, but for the most part only build them if the other team is being very aggressive with pushing to destroy your teleporter. They give you 10 points to build and also get additional points for upgrading them to level 2 and then level 3. The third power of the Engineer is the ability to deploy a drone. This drone can fly around the map but has a set amount of fuel that limits how long it can be used. It is equipped with a pretty basic laser and a very useful airstrike ability. From what I noticed, the laser is about 7 to 8 damage. I think it actually ranges depending on your distance though, because I've actually gotten it to be at most 10 damage per hit, but that was when I was pretty close. The laser actually does overheat if you use it too much, so just be sure not to fire it too much, and if something, just fire in extended bursts at the most. Now the airstrike ability of the drone isn't instantly ready for use. The drone needs to stay alive for a little while to charge up the ability. What the ability does is it calls in around 5 pods, into a selected area, which then explodes after a couple seconds. This is perfect for a game type like Gardens and Graveyards, since the plants should be gathered around the objective, especially when the zombies are pushing hard enough. This makes it pretty easy to get a multi-kill with a well-placed strike. The strike can be used a total of 2 times during the life of each drone, assuming it survives as long as its fuel allows it. Pretty much to sum up, let's just go over the equipment. The grenade launcher is a great mid-range gun and is awesome for dense areas like the objective in Gardens and Graveyards. Jackhammer provides great movement speed, chomper protection, and it makes you slightly harder to hit, not sure how much, but you are definitely harder to hit when you are moving faster. The stun grenade stuns plants, unearths chompers, and is also great in dense areas like the objective. Drones can fly and are equipped with a laser and a devastating airstrike ability if used right. General strategies for the most part are always build teleporters and sometimes turrets depending on the other team and how they're playing. Look to attack the objective. This is where the Engineer absolutely excels in almost every aspect. Something I didn't really talk about earlier, but I just call it hit and run. Pretty much get your jackhammer ability, run into the objective, and pretty much spray and pray that grenade launcher. It'll allow you to be pretty hard to hit within that objective area while just hitting those plants that have no clue what the hell is going on. Finally, the last strategy I pretty much have here is keep your drones out of combat until their airstrike is charged. This is more of a personal preference because it's pretty easy to kill them, like kill the drones by the other team. So I always try and get at least 1 airstrike out of them, because that's kind of the main use of them, is calling in an airstrike on the objective in Graveyards or Gardens and Graveyards. For me, that's kind of what I like doing the most. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you did find it helpful. Hopefully it helps you play a better Engineer, and hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay footage in the background. I might upload that as a complete gameplay soon, because it was a pretty intense game and stuff. But hopefully you guys did like it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and tell me, and I'm thinking of doing some more of it in the future. Like next, I know I do have the sunflower / fireflower lined up, because I've been playing that as a plant mostly, and I'm looking to kind of help people, you know, tell them what to do and kind of help them, you know, get up on those leaderboards. Because in my last couple plant games and last couple Engineer games, I've been placing really high on the leaderboards. I want to be sure to help you guys do that. So, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And I mean, this is the Star Signing out. Love you guys. Chapter.